Hello, Ageless Beauties. How are you? I missed you. I am Nikki King, and this is Let Yourself Go, the channel where you come to make sure that anything that you have let go, whether it is health, age, beauty, wellness, even finances, it is time to get it all back and take life for the win. If it's your first time, thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. Please like and subscribe. I am dedicated to bringing you the information that you can't get anywhere else that will literally reverse life, health, and aging for you. Today's day 6 of our lose 20 pounds in 21 days. So we are on a roll. I have lost 6 pounds to date. So we're on schedule. And even if you're following this and you're fluctuating just a tiny bit, yesterday you lost a pound, today you gained 3 ounces, 4 ounces, don't worry about it. It's gonna prove yourself. And by the time this first week ends and a new one begins, you're going to see the pounds flying off even faster than we already have. 6 pounds, 6 days, going perfectly. If you have not seen the other videos, you wanna follow along, here is the playlist, make sure you follow it. And if you wanna join the personal membership, the private membership, and there's a perfect time to get in right now, put I'm in the comment section and I will invite you in. I do want to say something about me inviting you in. Don't just take anybody's, suggestion to come in. It's going to be directly from me, and it will be a video where you see me talking, so not just a link. And there you will find step-by-step how to go through not only this protocol, but my entire cell reset diet, which is gonna just hit you with unaging. You're gonna reverse aging, you're gonna reverse bad health, you're really gonna take life by the horns. And that membership group is obviously for life, so many amazing things are going to be coming to it, and that's including manifesting your own awesome life, creating the things you want in your life, becoming to financial excellence, and of course being healthy, youthful, and beautiful to enjoy all the other things that come with life. Day 6. Remember in one of the past videos, I told you how important it was to drink broth every single day for lunch. Well, today we're gonna show you what broth and how you make it, all the suggestions, why it's necessary, and this you can start adding to your daily plan. And man, you're not gonna believe what happens here. The health benefits are insane, the metabolism benefits are insane, the fat loss benefits are insane. This is the part where not only losing weight will occur, but you'll also start to renew your youth. Yay! And gain excellent health. Okay, so super simple. So it's gonna be a short video for real this time. I know I keep saying that, but this is really gonna be a short video because it's super simple. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is have bone broth. Now I know bone broth, and we will do a recipe coming up. We'll do a recipe video for this coming up, maybe by the weekend. But if you can always look it up obviously also, but if you find it's a tedious situation or it's hard to create the bone broth yourself, which is obviously the best way. I live in Columbia, South Carolina right now, and to be honest with you, it's not the easiest thing to get the best ingredients. It's really not. So if I'm not shipping out for my meat, my organic meat, or if I'm not catching Whole Foods and Earth Fare on a good day, I'm out of luck. So I do have to find alternatives. So let me tell you why bone broth is so important for you. Then we'll go into the alternatives that I can access every single day, just in case you live in an area like I do, where it's just not easily accessible. Don't let that stop you. You can still do it. So bone broth, what is it? Bone broth is a broth made by simmering slowly very healthy bones from animals. You can make from chicken, pork, veal, lamb, any of these protein-rich animals for your consumption. And what it does is simmers out the marrow, the nutrients and benefits of the marrow and the collagen into the broth you are getting. And it is a health catalyst like you would not believe. You don't want to miss it. A lot of people say that bone broth is like yucky, gelatinous and yucky. It does not have to be. Season it to the point where it tastes great. All of my bone broth, like you would pay money to consume. It's so good. And it is healthy beyond imagination, so you can't skip this step. What does it have to do with the 20 pounds in 21 days? Well, bone broth is an extremely rich source of glycine. And glycine has so many benefits. For our specific purpose, we're going to talk about the metabolic benefits of it. Glycine plays a very big role in metabolizing blood sugar. It plays a very big role in improving liver fat content. And it also helps to stimulate stomach acids, which is important for healthy gut function and healthy digestion of the foods that we do take in. Also, it's so rich in the micronutrients that we need to have a healthy metabolic reaction and a good digestive process, and to flush out all that toxic fat. Healthy source of complete micronutrients is very important. Bone broth offers that. It is rich in calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, vitamin A, vitamin K2, iron, zinc, selenium, and manganese. You're gonna get like a whole boost of not only age-reversing health, but it is going to set your digestive system in an excellent way, and you will absorb the nutrients you need. You will fix that gut, you will drop that fat, and you will just become a health machine like no other. Obviously, it's high in protein, which is so important for our building blocks, to restore our youth, to restore our health, to make our body function excellently. But one of the best benefits to me of bone broth, and we're here right now for the slightly more superficial seeming requirement of dropping away the fat and getting ourselves just looking all beautiful. So we're not into the health portion yet. Right now, we are going through the catalyst, the steps toward that, which this catalyst is the weight loss portion. But the benefit to that is the rich amounts of collagen that is included in the bone broth. When we go back in bone broth for health, you're going to be astounded. I mean, this thing packs a punch where it's like, again, I told you, I found it in the youth. You're going to be amazed. But right now, when it's time to concentrate on the first portion, which is just 20 pounds in 21 days, on top of building the best metabolism and digestion structure you can build to get rid of all the yuckies, fight all the yuckies, get rid of it out of your system, therefore reducing fat and reducing inflammation. This bad boy has the added benefit of upping your collagen. So you know what you're gonna start to see from this day forward? Your youth renewing. You're going to start getting more and more beautiful every day. Now you're beautiful already. But who really wants to lose their beauty when losing their beauty was a bamboozle all along? You don't ever have to lose your beauty. You don't have to get, like old looking. You're gonna age and, you're gonna do it with grace. And of course, that's wonderful. Nobody's arguing that. I wanna get older with grace too, but I want to get older naturally, the real way, where I don't suddenly look like Golem, but I look like me. Nothing really missing, nothing lacking, nothing broken. Okay, so let's get into how you're gonna do the bone broth. If you are not making your own bone broth and you don't intend to, or you don't live in an area where it's really easy to get grass-fed organic bone, so you're not taking in any, anything dangerous, don't ever just go buy conventional meat that just completely deserts the whole purpose of it. So you need nice and clean, and if you cannot do that on your own, this is what I do when I can. I will buy a pack of bone broth, like organic beef bone broth, bona fide. Now I have the broth, it's already done, it's gelatinous already, it's already done, it's ready for me. I just have to pour it in my cup with 50% additional boiling water, and then I season it, and the way I season it is with spices that we spoke about in yesterday's video, the ones that are metabolism, fat catalyst, and very healthy. The only thing I might not add to the bone broth, because it just kind of removes from the delicious beefy taste, is the turmeric. Maybe I'll put a tiny bit, but I definitely do Chinese spice, which covers my cinnamon, my ginger. It adds anise, it adds clove, and these are the spices that I want. I also add my all-natural sea salt, my organic black pepper. Remember, the black pepper is really great for having things to absorb correctly, and plus it makes everything taste good. And I have an addition. This is the best bone broth ever, because on top of the bone broth, I do two things. I actually add an additional scoop of grass-fed bone broth protein. But this doubles, because if I don't, or I can't access the bone broth ready-made from Bonafide, then I have these, and I will make my warm water, my boiling cooled off water. I will add 2 scoops to this, and I'll make bone broth from this, and it is just as effective. When you use the Bonafide or naturally cooked bone broth, it tastes, a little bit better. It has a nice richer flavor, but this is just as effective. It also tastes good. By the time you season it, you're going to love it. It is there in case you need it, in case you're in places where you just can't get the fresh or can't get the frozen. You can actually have it anyway, and that is a great benefit. I have a secret that makes the best bone broth ever. Add that scoop of Dr. Bronner's virgin coconut oil to it, and you even can add a little bit of organic meat to it, a little bit of organic veggie. Throw in your greens, make it yummy, make it a soup instead of a broth. But get those ingredients in there. You have the bone broth, whether it's frozen like Bonafide. You have the powder option. I add a scoop anyway to make it even more rich in nutrients and more beneficial to my health. But if you did not have the frozen access, you can always get the dry powdered access. And I'll actually link that down there, because this one you could buy and have it shipped to you, and obviously this one you're going to buy in your store. It's frozen, so they're not going to be able to ship it to you probably. But if you can't buy that in your store, then you have the option of the powder, and you can still get the full benefit that's so very necessary to your health. You want to add all your organic spices. You want to use your 5 spice, and I love to buy organic 5 spice, but I also kind of like to make my own, because 5 spice typically has cassia cinnamon, and the one that's better beneficial is true cinnamon, which is Ceylon cinnamon. So even if I use a 5 spice already blended, I'll actually add Ceylon cinnamon for that extra benefit. Then you get your ginger, the benefits from your ginger, your star anise, your cloves, your fennel, and your cinnamon. And some 5 spice does use Chinese peppercorn. When I make it, I use ginger. Some of them you find ginger. If you have a 5 spice that does not have the ginger, add the ginger to it. You're also gonna add to your cup of broth a tablespoon of organic coconut oil. That is going to help everything just kind of triple fold. So you're gonna have the MCT fatty acids to help burn the fat, replace nasty fat with good fat. It's going to absorb better. It's going to add the benefits of the coconut oil to the health that's already added with the bone broth itself. It's going to taste delicious. Don't forget to add your sea salt and your black pepper. Make it a delicious broth that you want to drink. Don't make some bland that it's like, oh, I hate this. No, make it good. I love stuff that tastes good. I'm not much for throwing down stuff that's terrible, and sometimes you do have to do that, like with the alkalizing. But when you can make it delicious and you're craving for it, it's just gonna create the opportunity and the willingness to do it every single day. So make it good. If you like something a little bit thicker than broth, throw in your low glycemic additions in there. Throw in your green vegetables, that's absolutely perfect. Throw in chunks of protein the way you want it, some nice meat. Throw in your mushrooms and just make it into soup. But every day, this is your lunch, bone broth. I cannot wait to see what you are going to notice in 1 week after drinking this, 2 weeks tops. We're going to cover her time of reaction, because when you are getting better, a lot of times it starts to feel like you're getting worse. So we're gonna cover that fully. But if it starts to feel like your body is like rejecting this stuff, it's because your body is healing. And the stuff that it's getting rid of is coming through your pores or even attacking you upon deck, and you're gonna feel it. Don't get scared off. I know what I'm talking about. I've done this work. I'm not asking you to do anything I don't do, and I'm happy for it, because the benefits just pay off. They've paid off. They haven't failed yet. Okay, that is it, my lovely people, my Ageless Beauties. A little bit shorter than the last one, so yay. Most important, like I said before, is day 7. Day 7 is like, it is important. It's one of the yuckier steps. I cannot lie. All I can say is you need to buy your lime. You already have your baking soda, and get lots of tissue. Okay, love you. bless you. Mwah, my Ageless Beauties. This is the part where you like, subscribe, and bell if you haven't already. And I will see you tomorrow. Do not forget to put I'm in to join the private group.